Hello, church. I miss seeing you in person. I am thankful for the benefit of the two-dimensional views that are available to us right now, and I will say that belonging to Emmaus Road has been a source of spiritual inspiration and stability for my family and for me. I hope it's been the same way for you too. You know, it's one thing to identify as a Christ follower on an ideological or theological level, but connecting with real people who share the faith and the story of Jesus makes all the difference in walking it out. I like Hebrews 10:24-25, one of my favorite verses in this context, which says this: "Let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and toward good deeds, not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another." I would like to talk soon. If possible, it could be in person. We could be outside. We could be masked. We could be 6 feet or more away. Otherwise, we could use Zoom, or we could even use the telephone. This is not a survey. I have a few questions to ask, and you don't need to answer via email or anything like that. I'm sending these questions out in advance because I would like people to be thinking about them so we could talk about them when we do schedule our conversations. First of all, how is Zoom Church working for you on Sundays? Second of all, when it comes to cultivating sacred space in your life beyond Sunday, are there ways that your church leaders or other church members could be supporting you? Third and last, when you imagine returning to the church building in Maple Leaf, what are the conditions that you feel would need to be in place to make you feel really good about that? Let's talk about these things as soon as we can. Now, a message from council.
We have been discussing conditions and scenarios for a return to group gathering at the church building. We are mindful of public health guidelines from civic, county, and state levels. We know it would involve extensive cleaning and sanitizing routines. Also, physical distance would remain an important element, even between small children.
New volunteer roles would need to be filled to take people's temperatures as they entered the building and to provide masks. In addition, much of the building would have to be closed off, and under our current conditions, singing would not be part of our gathering.
With all this in mind, the idea of gathering in a building seems very daunting. Emmaus Road being a small, close-knit community where not everyone attends every Sunday in the first place, the idea of coming together makes this prospect very hard for leaders and lead volunteers.
When will the time be right to return to in-person gathering? We simply cannot say. This is all the more reason for us to embrace some big shifts. As faithful followers of Christ, going down the road of learning, practice, love, and sacrifice together, empowered by the Holy Spirit.
We do have a specific idea to propose. Council would like to know who would be interested and able to host an alternative gathering of 2 or 3 households outside for an hour or 2 of fellowship and alternative worship to Zoom church. If food and beverages are involved, then people would bring their own.
A brief liturgy could be available for your prayer time. We are looking ahead to Sundays, August 2 and August 9, when Pastor Eric and Alicia will be gone on vacation.
Next week is when I'll start to reach out to you. It will probably take all summer to connect with everybody, but I'm promised to do my best to schedule meaningful time with you. Please pray for me, and if there's anything you would like me to pray for you about, then let me know what it is. Hope to talk to you soon.